All right. Are we going? Are we working? Got the right microphone going? All right. Are we going? Hell yeah. Are we working? Got the right microphone going? Okay. Cool. We're crushing it now, man. Let me see if I got any. All right. So, here's the deal. My name's Dylan, and I do logo drawings. But I do logo drawings from memory, and they're suggested by ChatGPT. ChatGPT gives me suggestions of iconic logos, doesn't give me any hints of what they look like, and I try to draw them from memory. That's the deal. That's the plan anyway. So let's see if we can get this to work. I want my chat over here. I want to be able to see all you fine people talking to me. Let's go. ChatGPT should be able to see the little window there. Let's say, give me a iconic brand with an iconic logo. Do not give me any hints as to what the logo looks like. Away we go. Coca-Cola. Let me know if you'd like to explore more global brands with strong identities. Groovy, man. That's so cool. Does this say how many people are watching? If there's anybody watching? Hold on. Coca-Cola. As iconic as it gets. It's like the most well-known brand in the whole galaxy, right? Isn't that right? How do I see if anybody's watching? It says the chat. Be my channel. I'm going live. More. No. Okay. Fuck it. Who cares? The bit rate is lower than recommended. Okay, let's go. I'm using a nicer microphone tonight. Let's have a little refreshment before we get started. Okay, Coca-Cola. Yum, yum. Coca-Cola. Let's do a little, you all see that? Rock and roll. All right. Sorry if I seem a little flustered. I was struggling to get the audio working properly. Brands. Coca-Cola. There we go. Coca-Cola. It has like a big C. We'll sketch this out. But then this thing goes like through there, like that, kind of. I think that's right. Something like that. It has like a tail. I feel like it's much more ornate than that. When I'm done, I'll reveal like the actual logo, and you can all see exactly how good or not good my drawing is. So we'll just kind of sketch it out, and then we'll go kind of figure out how to do this. I know it's white. and it's has red as the background, right? I'm gonna do something different here. I'm just gonna bump my pen size up. Let's see. Coca-Cola. All right. I used to give myself a time limit on these, but I'm using a different computer than I was using before. It's an older iMac, and it doesn't seem to have the clock app on it. It doesn't support like anything past like the OS Monterey, and it's like pretty old, I guess. So I don't know. Anyway, let's look up Cocoon aliens. I was googling cocoon aliens at some point. Isn't that funny? Remember that movie? Ron Howard directed that. Ah, okay. Oh man. Huh. I was way off. Way off. Shutterstock. Coca-Cola. I don't want to buy any Shutterstock bullshit. The only thing I had right was this little tail of the C going into the loop of the L. Other than that, my script is awful. It looks like a child's script. If I had to draw this again after looking at this for about 5 seconds, I could probably make this look about 1,000 times better. Right? Right. All right. Moving on. Let's go back. Let's clear this. All right. ChatGPT. Another one. Adidas. Okay. That one's I'm familiar with. The brand with the 3 stripes. It's right there in the name. Let's start with a little sketching. It has it's lowercase, I believe. It's all lowercase. And I've seen this like a deconstruction of this logo before, where they like measure out all the angles and how they look. But again, it's a lot trickier when you have to draw this strictly from memory. And I think, is it like this? Like that? And then it's like a D does something like that. Am I close? Let's let's use the vector brushes for this. I think this is a good opportunity to use the vector trimming. Let's do the round, plain old round brush. All right, we can get rid of this layer. Okay. I feel like we're going to be pretty close on this one. I also feel like I should be pretty close because Sambas are like one of the only shoes I wore for like my entire existence in high school. But who knows? If you don't know this trick, this is pretty cool. You can use the modifier button when you have the vector brushes. If you hit it, double tap it, it turns into an eraser. If you triple tap it, you can chop off the ends of your overlapping lines. Boo, boo. And just like that. See, when I went to school, we didn't have Adidas. We had a doo-doos. Go back to... I'm pretty sure these A's are like fairly like symmetrical. Or not symmetrical, but like circular. They're circles. Adidas. Let's copy. Well, no, let's just draw it again. It's no big deal. Those lines should probably be thicker. Let's thicken those bad boys up real quick. We'll just do it by hand. This doesn't have to be fancy. We're almost done here. You get the idea. Adidas. Your stream bit rate is lower than recommended. Recommend you use stream bit rate. Okay, good connection. It says good connection now. Whatever. Let's see. Adidas. What does the real Adidas logo look like? Oh. Okay, well, I have my bars going the wrong direction. There are 3 of them. I got that part right, which is kind of a no-brainer. But yeah, the circular A's and D's are good. That's about all I can say about that. Let's get rid of that layer. Delete. All right. New layer. Let's go. Okay, remember, if you're just tuning in, I'm doing brand logos. Iconic brand logos. Another Disney. All right. All right. So another script logo. Do a little sketch real quick. Use a pencil. I always thought the D, for some reason, growing up as a kid, the D in Disney always seemed to look like a G for some reason. In my mind, it was always a G. I don't know why. But it was like this script thing, like that. And then Disney, right? And it had like a little star thing, like butthole star above the eye. Let's go with it. Let's ink this little sucker. I think that's close enough, don't you think? When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Is it lowercase? Is it like all like? It's not lowercase, is it? Because it has an E that goes like this, right? Huh. It has some like crazy stuff in there, right? Huh? I don't know. That's the best I got. Come on, Google. Disney. Oh, Adidas. Huh, funny. The suggestions for the search are funny. Oh. Huh. Come on. Where is it? Oh, god dang it. Is that really it? See how the D looks like a backwards G? It doesn't have a butthole for an I. It's got like a circular thing. But it's all. So capital D, lowercase I, S, capital N, capital E, lowercase y. It's worse than the 7-Eleven logo. Oh well. Let's do another one. Another Shell. Okay, the gas station. Am I still live? I'm still live, right? Is it working? Let me just double check. Yeah, it's working. All right. Shell, gas station to the stars. That's their motto, right? So it looks like a shell, right? Has these like fin things. Shell. And it's yellow and red, I think. Maybe. The shell is yellow? The shell is red. I don't know. And it's got like a sign around it. This part's red, I think. Oh. And then like red, yellow, darker yellow. Shell gas station. The gas station of the future. Future. Okay, Google. Shell. This was like designed by someone famous, right? This was like a big time graphic designer of like the 50s or 60s did this. Am I right? About all I got right was the color. Raymond Loewy. French Raymond Loewy. Okay. Gonna get a bigger version of it. Okay, so I guess not great. Let's keep it going, huh? What do you say? We've done 4. Let's do another one. Another ChatGPT, give it to me. Rolex, we did Rolex once before. Let's skip that one. We know what it looks like. It's a crown. Starbucks. Classic. Modern classic. Where they've been around since like what, the 70s or something? I have a good friend who works for Starbucks. He's not a barista. He's like a... I don't really know what he does there. It's like a engineer of some kind. Designs coffee pot beans or something. Anyway, we know what this is. It's green. We know it's green. If you don't know that Starbucks logo is green, you've probably haven't been out of the house in 30 years. It's round. We know it's round. Sorry. Let's get a little bit closer to round here. Round. There we go. Let's fill it up. We're going to paint in here with white. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's like some ornateness to this. Some ornate sort of vibe going on here, where it's like Starbucks. They should do this at like the next Starbucks company picnic. Like, hey, draw our logo. Draw the company logo from memory. Now this has a woman on it, and she's like a mermaid, a double-tailed mermaid, if I'm not mistaken. She has a crown on her head, and she has her eyes closed, I think. She's got beautiful flowing hair. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there used to be a lot more of the mermaid on the logo. Like she had like a shell bikini on and like some other business. But now I think it's maybe like just her head or something. Speaking of shells. We draw some shells, draw more shells. And she's like, I don't know what she's doing with her arms. What's she doing with her arms? And there's like the tail, the double tail of the mermaid, right? It's a double-tailed mermaid. Whew. Makes you want to ask other questions, but this is a family thing. I don't know what's going on with the bottom half of her. It's like scales. Where are arms going? Where do the Starbucks ladies' arms go? What are they doing? That's pretty good. Maybe she got eyeballs. Hey, you guys. All right, Google. Let's look at the Starbucks logo. Starbucks logo. Let's look at evolution. Maybe they'll give us they'll give us an idea. Oh wow. Huh. Where's that? Oh, where's that image? These fucking images are loading. Excuse my language. Well, okay, that looks like the most current one. So yeah, it's like zoomed in farther and farther every iteration. She's got a crown. So her arms do go behind the... Okay. She does have... her hair covers the naughty bits. But yeah, there was... I wish I could get this to zoom in farther. TikTok? No, we're not going to TikTok. Don't use TikTok. Shut the fuck up. All right. Anyway, well, we're close. But not awesome. Let's get another one, Chat GPT. What do you got for me? Pepsi. Wow. This is like nothing like the ones when I've asked for these before. They're like Rolex, Givenchy, like Italian clothing brands and stuff. This is like classic, like legacy American products. So let's do Pepsi. But Pepsi's been around a long time. And they've also changed their logo quite a bit. I remember Crystal Pepsi. Does anybody remember Pepsi Perfect from Back to the Future 2? So it's a circle. I think it's more like a square, man. And then it's like that, like a little ripple through there. And then their logo, the square, it's... Does it have Pepsi? Oh, excuse me. I'm drinking a Bud Light Platinum Seltzer, and boy, oh boy, this is like giving me the burps, big time burps. Is anyone old enough to remember when Michael Jackson did a Pepsi commercial and he got his hair burned off? No? Just me? That was like the beginning of Wacko Jacko, as I think they used to call him. I think the easiest way to do this is going to be draw a circle. And then, oh, you know what? Let's just do those vector brushes, and we'll do that vector trimming. I think that'll be the way to do it. Okay. And then one is red, one is blue. Is there any guessing as to which one is which? I'm thinking blue on the bottom, red on the top. Pepsi, the choice of a new generation. All right, let's look up Pepsi logo. Oh, we're close. We're so close. Which version did we draw though? This thing has changed so much. Let's see, Pepsi original logo. Oh, here's like a bunch of them. Pepsi. Oh, wow, that's way old. Brad's drink. So we pretty much did like this one, 2006 to 2008. Can we zoom that in? Can you see that? This guy? Fuck me. Come on. I just want to show you the picture of the logo. I'm trying. This guy right here. The swashed thing is like backwards. But yeah, the E, P, yeah. Kind of blocky. Man, you look at that word Pepsi, just stare at it. Read it like 5 times in a row. You're like, what the hell does that say? It becomes like a weird word. The more you stare at it, the more bizarre it seems. Pepsi. Yeah. Weird. All right. Getting off the track. Off the rails. Going off the rails, dog. All right. Back to the action. Let's do one more. Another one. Chat GPT. Toyota. Okay, Toyota. I think I got this one. I've never owned a Toyota. I primarily have been a Honda man for most of my life. Although I did drive a Volkswagen Bug as a teenager. I also owned a Plymouth Valiant. It's been pretty much Honda Civics forever after that. And I now drive a Passport now that I'm all grown up. I have a SUV to get back and forth to Home Depot and drop the kid off at school, which is 1 mile from my house. So you got to have that all that extra room. Toyota, it is like a bunch of circles or ellipses, I think, where it's like one like this and one like that, I think, and then it just says Toyota. Yeah. 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 I like what I see here. I like what you're doing. But it's all like chromed out and like cool and crazy looking, I think. It's red. I believe it's red. If I'm not mistaken, it's like a deep burgundy red in most cases. It's like that, right? Toyota. Toyota. All right, Google. We still see everything? Everything's still visible in the deal there? All right. Toyota logo. Come on. Yeah. Crushing it. Hell yeah. Toyota. Ask for it by name. Could you just show me a big logo? Just like blow it up to big, gigantic size. Okay, so there's a little bit of like variation in the thickness of the lines. This like hoop halo thing gets like super thick right here in the middle of the where it comes out in the front. Huh, that's cool. All right, that's about it. I think we're done here. Let's bust through these and show them off real quick, though. Delete. Oops. So we did Coca-Cola. Adidas, the brand with the 3 stripes. Shell, gas station to the stars. Starbucks, a naked woman with a bikini made of shells. Consequently, I love how everything just links together. It's very convenient. Pepsi. I mean, the 2002 to 2006 version, and finally, Toyota. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We did 7 of them. That's pretty good. I think that's enough. Thanks for watching. If you tuned in live, if you're just watching after the fact, that's great too. I will see you guys on the next one. This is Dylan Gentry saying good night and take care of each other. Bye-bye.